And a story about a bunny bring relief for parents with sleepless kids. A Swedish psychologist book, The Rabbit Who Wants to Fall Asleep, is #1 this morning on Amazon's bestseller list. But is it a magical cure or just a tall tale? Dr. Carol Ash is director of sleep medicine at Meridian Health in New Jersey. Carol, good morning.
Good morning, Jeff.
This is particularly relevant for me. I have a 5-year-old and a 2-month-old, so we're always interested in seeing them off to sleep, yes, as soon as they can get there. But, I mean, really interesting. So the book includes lines like this. "I'm going down to visit Uncle Yawn," said Roger the rabbit, "because he'll help me fall asleep now." How do you make yourself fall asleep? I mean, these are subliminal messages or overt messages in the book, right?
Yeah, it's actually, I have to admit, I thought it was fascinating the way the psychologist put this book together. There's lots of books that you could read to your kids that would help them fall asleep, and there's books that are instructional about how to fall asleep, but this psychologist did several things. As you're suggesting, he used variations in tone and also bolding those words so you could pick them out. So it was scripted in a special way that allows the brain to receive information differently and so changes learning.
Because when I'm reading with my son right now, who's learning how to read, I'm having him pick out certain words. So he's bolding these words,
yes.
and those are the words then he should focus on.
Is it the 2-month-old or the 5-year-old?
I wish it was the 2-month-old. She is rolling over already. She's not reading quite yet. But it's interesting the words you choose to focus on, right?
Yes, absolutely. And in addition to that, another thing he did, he encourages parents to yawn with your child. And we know that yawning signals sleepiness, but also yawning lights the part of the brain that's associated with empathy. So you're creating that emotional connection with your child. And these seem like simple things, but sleep is such an important part of what we need to be doing for our health and promoting health.
What about people who are saying that this is like hypnosis? Says the man who's no longer getting it. But yeah, people are saying, is this hypnosis?
Well, you know, hypnosis, that term usually describes somebody who's in a state where now you can suggest them to do certain things and change their behaviors. But this is really more hypnotic in that it allows the natural process of sleep to occur in a way that it's suggestive. So I wouldn't say it's a form of hypnosis per se, but I think it's a really, really new way of putting these things together. And they also include relaxation therapy, which is known, it's proven by evidence-based medicine to actually be a tool to help people fall asleep.
And what's that?
Well, you start with your toes and you relax those muscles, and then you go all the way up, gradually going through different muscle groups all the way up to your head. And in fact, most people don't even realize the tone of their muscles and how the brain is receiving that information, and that tone, if it's tense, can actually stop you from drifting.
What age should you start doing this?
You know, it's never too early. Yes, because once behaviors are formed, they're hard to change. And we know that much of the debate about health care could be prevented with good health behaviors.
You're not a fan quickly of e-readers putting kids to bed, though.
Well, that light can interfere. Electronics, you really want to get them out of the room. So it's better to stick with the cardboard book.
Dr. Carol Ash, thank you very much.